Hello, hello! And we're live again!
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes. Sabi nga nila, it's win. Ano yun? It's a day to win.
To win. Yeah, it's our day 20.
No, day 19 pa lang. Excited.
19 lang ba?
Oo, day 19 pa lang. October 16, 2024.
Yeah.
So, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday sa mga magtatapos ang araw.
At sa mga mag-uumpisa pa naman ng kanilang Huwebes, we wish you all
The best.
The best, and hopefully it will be a pleasant and valuable day.
Yes. So, kahapon, we talk about cultivating self-discipline, diba? To maintain motivation. So, tonight, we will be talking about turning our challenges into opportunities. Oh. So as we all know, challenges are part of life, diba?
Tama.
Hindi yan siya maiiwasan. But usually, these challenges are also open opportunities for learning or for growth.
Marami akong kakilalang kumbaga, naka-experience ng ganyan, and they came out successfully. They turned their challenges, their problems, their present situations into an opportunity, and they succeeded.
So just like us venturing to online business, syempre at first it's really scary, no? You know, yung fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of not being successful, fear of not getting ahead,
fear of not getting your investment back.
Pero yung fear na yon, yun yung nagbigay ng opportunity for us to have a new path for our family.
New journey.
New journey, yes. So, ang tawag dito, bakit nga ba ang challenges hindi maiiwasan?
Inevitable, ika nga.
Oo, bakit?
Kasi kasama yan. Sabi nga, kung wala kang problema, hindi ka buhay.
Hindi ka tao.
Hindi ka tao.
Oo. Pero usually kasi itong mga challenges na to is kailangan natin siyang i-normalize.
Oo. Sabi nga ni Ai, kung ang problema walang solusyon, hindi problema yon.
Correct.
All problems have solutions.
Oo, kasi ang problema is kasi pagka problem kasi parang nega ang connotation. So let's just say challenges. So it's a natural thing and it's necessary for growth.
Tama.
'Di ba?
Doon tayo nakaka-experience at saka nag-gauge natin yung sarili natin. And by winning with that challenges, we tend to become more resilient and more, kumbaga hindi ka matitinag pagka kaharap mo yung mga ganong klaseng challenges.
So just like dito sa business, when we started, we don't know anything about marketing. So, as in, yung online business, di ba? So, wala kaming idea. Pero as we go along and face these challenges, we can say that yung pinagdaanan namin is we have seen ourselves grown, hindi lang sa business side, kundi yung personal side.
Lalo ka na kasi nursing ka eh.
Oo, lalo na ako, ang layo ng nursing sa entrepreneurship, di ba? Ang alam sa amin nursing, mag-inject, magbigay ng gamot, carry out doctor's order. Pero venturing to online business, it's a whole new world talaga.
Tama.
So, embracing that challenge, it's really something remarkable siguro masasabi ko kasi it's malaking hindi man pagsubok. Challenge. Kasi kumbaga nag-venture ako without knowing really what's ahead of me. So kailangan kong matuto, kailangan kong i-face 'yon para, yun nga, para as I mentioned earlier, kailangan, hindi ko kasi alam yung magiging path ko, kung hindi ko siya susubukan.
Tama.
Tapos, next is, magmamatter din yung ating mindset. Mindset shift. Kasi, from turning our obstacles into opportunities, minsan maraming taong hindi ba nakikita yung value nun. Kasi ang tingin kasi ng iba parang, trials lang, puro trials. Ang nangyayari sa mga tao is, they are not opening, kumbaga parang kung sa mga motivational quote pa daw, pag may nagsaradong pintuan, ay bentanang magbubukas. So you have to always look for something else. Hindi porket nagsarado na yung bintana. Tapos na. Tama ba?
Tama.
Oo.
Okay.
So yun nga, katulad ng sinabi ko, transitioning from a nurse to entrepreneurship. So kailangan kong mag-catch up sa mga strategies on how to run the business.
Sales pitch.
Hi, Ate G. Hi, Ate G.
Hi, Ate G.
Saan ba siya nanonood?
From Baltimore. Baltimore.
Nakabalik na po ba kayo, Ate G?
Nakabalik na sila 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Naka-off siya ngayon. Basta po kayo dyan, sister. Shout out sa mga taga Baltimore, Maryland.
So, yun nga, if you are facing a challenging situation, you have to ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? 'Di ba? Kasi, hello Auntie Laida, kasi hindi ka naman, magandang umaga dyan sa Pilipinas, hindi ka naman, kumbaga magkakaroon ng challenges or mga trials kung hindi mo siya kayang i-handle. At saka at the same time, hindi ka rin ibibigyan ng Panginoon ng pagsubok kung hindi ka niya bibigyan ng solusyon.
Tama.
Hindi man niya directly ibibigay sa iyo ang solusyon, pero ipapadaan niya sa mga tao.
And there is always something new to learn. Yeah.
So, yun yung lagi nating iisipin. Pagka meron tayong napakabigat na pinagdadaanan, lagi nating iisipin, ano ba yung kailangan nating matutunan in that exact situation. Kasi malay natin, dumating ang araw na dumating ulit yung same situation. So, alam mo na siya kung paano mo siya i-handle. Tama ba? So, we will just be sharing practical steps to turn your challenges into opportunities. So, first, you have to assess your situation. Katulad na minention ko kanina, is there a lesson to be learned on that situation, or is there a lesson on growth opportunity on that situation? Correct kayo, kay door is open na. Yes, Auntie. So kunwari yung business mo is like for example sa business namin, hindi naman din, like any traditional businesses, hindi naman araw-araw Pasko, di ba? So, lahat ng businesses is, alam mo yun, may ups and downs. So, if you feel like your business is not growing, so maybe that is an opportunity for you to assess the situation. Like, ano bang problema? Anong kailangan kong gawin? Para magtuloy-tuloy yung
para mag-pick up.
Oo, parang ganon. Tapos, para pag halimbawang na-assess mo na kung anong situation, doon ka ngayon magfo-focus.
Yeah, take that measure and do the necessary actions.
Oo. Tapos, a second practical step is you need to adopt a problem-solving attitude. So, you need to have a creative thinking and proactive approaches.
Oo. Ganoon naman talaga kasi depende yun sa magiging reaction mo. Sabi nga ni Aidelas Alas, gaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, ang problema may solusyon. Kung ang problema walang solusyon, hindi problema yan.
Oo. So, you just need to be proactive. Kasi, yun nga, lahat naman ng bagay may solusyon. You just have, minsan lang kasi ang problema sa mga ganyan, minsan na ibibigay na yung solusyon, ang problema is the way you accept the solution itself. Naintindihan mo ko?
Kasi kung minsan iba yung dating sa atin yung at the back of our mind, yung subconscious natin, iniisip natin na hindi mag-work. Pero iba pala yung intended reaction pagka nasundan mo na yung tamang solusyon. So iba pala dun sa ina-anticipate mo.
Oo. So usually kasi yung mga answers sa ating mga problems is not the exact way we want it to be.
Yun.
Oo.
Meron kasi tayong set of expectations agad.
Which is not really, tawag dito, hindi man sinasabing acceptable. Kumbaga parang it's the way you will, receive the answer to your problem. Or challenges. Oo. Pangatlo, you have to embrace the adaptability. So you need to know the importance of being flexible and open to new approach.
Ganun naman talaga.
Ingay yan. Naglalaro kasi ng fidget, pakita mo nga.
Naglalaro ko ng fidget, naingayan siya.
Na-distract kasi ako. So yun nga, embracing yung adaptability. So syempre, before naman kami mag-venture sa business, meron din kami kanya-kanyang trabaho, 'di ba? Siya sa IT, ako sa nurse. So, as a nurse, kailangan kong mag-adapt sa mga bagong technology, sa bagong skills na kailangan namin matutunan para naman sa improvement ng patient care namin.
At saka para maging up to kumbaga maging competitive ka sa market. With the fast growing technologies around, mahirap mapag-iwanan. Masyado ng advance yung ating technology today, 'di ba? Kumbaga, since kami nasa online, ang business namin is online, so we need to be updated sa mga trends, ganon. So kailangan namin kumbaga updated kami on how to make posts that are engaging, ganon. So far hindi pa namin natatry mag-TikTok. Siguro next time itatry namin na tingnan natin, explore natin 'yan.
Yung may mga trending TikTok videos.
With value naman.
With value syempre.
Yung makabuluhan, hindi yung sayang ubos oras lang, yung wasted effort, wasted time.
So ang next na practical step is to leverage your support system.
Malaking bagay.
Malaking bagay yan. Kasi, ang tawag dito, may mga ibang tao kahit na hirap na ayaw humingi ng tulong. Minsan kasi, feeling nila nasasaktan yung pride nila, yung ego ganon. No, hindi po. Dapat, you need to reach out kasi it's really okay to ask for help.
Wag mo susuluhin yan. Kasi, syempre, may mga ibang tao na pinagdaanan mo. So, mali mo, nasa kanila pala yung solusyon na hinahanap mo, hindi mo lang hindi mo lang makita sa ngayon kasi masyado kang overwhelmed, masyado kang stress. So it's always good to talk to someone, join a community, ask somebody you really trust, and ask for some opinion or feedback kung anong gagawin nila in a particular challenge or in a particular situation.
Yung parang naalala ko nga nung nag-uumpisa pa lang dun sa business. Kasi nung nag-start yung nag-start kami, talagang ako yung nag-start. ako nag-build literally ng business. So, although we have a mentorship program, ang tawag dito, provided ng all skills, ng all tools, resources na kailangan. I never hesitated to ask help sa mentor ko. Kasi although ando na nga yung mga tools na kailangan ko, kasi minsan may mga ibang bagay na hindi mo makita through videos. Like, mas maganda pa rin na may parang personal touch, may personal communication kayo. And it's not hindi siya masama, hindi siya masamang humingi ng tulong. Kasi sila yung mag-guide sa'yo, magmo-mold sa'yo, na antag dito yung parang as I started talagang sabi ko I need help kasi wala talaga akong alam dito. So but look at us now, we have our website, we're generating customers,
leads.
We have leads, we have buyers, and that's because I didn't hesitate ask help from my mentor, from my coach, at saka yung sa business, sa online community namin. Yun ang kagandahan. Malaking bagay. And then, ang ika-fifth practical step natin is celebrate small wins. Yeah, so, andyan na naman tayo sa celebrating small wins. Kasi, even with small wins, small victories, nag-aano yan siya. Yan yung nagbibigay sa atin ng motivation to keep us going.
At saka nagbi-build up yung confidence mo. Knowing na, okay, nag-i-start ka ng, makapag-resolve ng issues, makapag-meet up with your challenges, ma-meet mo yung mga tamang approach, tamang solusyon. So it builds up your confidence.
At saka it maintains positivity and momentum. Tapos siguro yung real life application ng turning obstacles into opportunities. Ito yung para sa akin i-share ko.
Sige daw.
Siguro yung big turning point niya is syempre habang tumatakbo yung business, habang nagtatry akong i-share pa yung business opportunity to others, syempre minsan hindi mo maiiwasang overwhelmed to the point na you feel like parang hindi napaka-slow ng progress, ganon. Hindi siya yung result na gusto kong mangyari. Kasi minsan talaga dumadating sa time na ganun siya. So, instead of giving up, nag-tweak ako ng mga approaches, nag-check ako ng mga strategies on how to work things out. But, as I've said earlier, look at us now. By having this challenge then, Go Live Challenge, diba? We have more business inquiries. So, it's like, turning all those challenges into opportunities na kung hindi namin to ginawa, siguro we may be stuck with, alam mo yun, kung saan kami before nung hindi kami nag-take dito sa challenge na to.
Tama. Naalala ko lang nung pandemic.
Bakit?
Natuto tayong
yung naalala ko pa dati kasi kasi may sinalo kami na business din. So
sa Abu Dhabi.
So ang gawa namin dati is after ko mag-duty ng 3 PM to 11 PM, straight yon. Pagkagaling ko ng bahay, drive lang ako from 11 to 11:30. Dating ako sa bahay, go live na ako. As in literal na nagbebenta ako. Na antag dito, pamain po, ganon. Pero ang difference lang nun, nakamas ako during that time. I still don't have the confidence to, to show my face. Hindi pa ganito kakapal yung mukha ko. As in, nakamask ako. Pamain po, ganon. Pero, with those situations, yun nga, na-tweak namin kumbaga parang sabi nga namin na nagawa mo nga dating ganon, bakit hindi ngayon na we are really showing or exposing ourselves to you.
It's just a different business.
It's just a different business way back.
So,
kayo po, now it's your turn.
Opo, paki-comment po sa ating chat box ang mga challenges ninyo.
What are the challenges you are facing right now, and how can you turn that into opportunities?
And let us know also if we can help you out. No, para at least malay nyo the more the better. The more heads the better.
Tapos lagi lang nating tatandaan, although challenges are inevitable, wag natin siyang gawing agad, obstacle. Instead, gawin natin siyang opportunities. Kumbaga, wag nating hayaan lang na magsarado lang yung pintuan. Mag-ano po tayo, let us open ourselves to new opportunities then. Kasi without parang accepting yung opportunities na ibinibigay sa atin, hindi natin malalaman kung kaya ba nating gawin yon or mapapabuti ba tayo doon kung hindi natin nasusubukan.
Tama.
'Di ba? At saka usually itong mga challenges na to, although mahirap, ito yung stepping stone sa success. So ang tawag dito, may mga iba-iba naman tayong concept ng success, pero as of now, what we are doing now, we can say it's we are successful kasi eto kami, nandito kami sa harap nyo without hesitation. We are sharing the business opportunity with you. We are sharing our lives with you. So we just open our door para para magkakakilanlan tayo. Oo. At saka kung siguro may mga opportunities din kayo na gustong i-share, so welcome na welcome po yan.
Yun.
Oo, yun. So, yun lang po. I hope you can comment down your challenges below and ma-check po natin mamaya.
Opo.
So, yun lang po for tonight.
Marami pong salamat ulit for staying with us.
Thank you for watching po.
Thank you for watching.
From Philippines and US. And have a blessed night dito sa atin and good day ahead sa Pilipinas. Thank you. Good night.